All right, joining us now, Newt Gingrich, former Speaker of the House and Fox News contributor. Newt, they know how to grow the economy. They actually do, because Trump was doing it. But they decided to do the opposite at the beginning of 2021. This is their policy, is it not?
Sure. Look, you have to understand that the weird elements of the Democratic Party are now dominant, and they live in a fantasy world. And the only way they can survive is convincing the rest of us that their fantasy is okay. We were struck on Good Friday. We went by McDonald's and picked up the filet of fish, which is now about half the size of the filet of fish before Biden. Every time you turn around, you're reminded that these policies of the Biden Democrats do not work. Well, not a matter of ideology. You can't build enough electric cars that people want, which is why there are now thousands of cars sitting on lots. The head of Hertz lost his job for buying too many electric cars. The average American is saying, no, I don't want it. And the answer on the weird left is, we don't care. We're going to impose it. We're going to make you do it. And you have people like Buttigieg, who combines being ignorant with being arrogant in a way that's, I think, pretty breathtaking for a cabinet officer.
Well, and also, Newt, I think you and I predicted this at the time, but the Biden administration also failed to live up to another promise. Watch this.
You guys started draining the Strategic Petroleum Reserve to try and help with the Putin price hike a few years ago. Said you were going to refill it, but now it doesn't seem like that's happening. Why?
Well, I believe the Department of Energy is responsible for that particular component, is refilling that. So I would refer you to the Department of Energy.
Okay, Newt. She's acting like the Department of Energy is like a separate government in a separate country. Okay,
Look,
they knew what they were doing when they drained the reserve, did they not?
Of course, of course. Look, first of all, let's be fair. She is the worst press secretary in history. But since she's trying to defend the worst administration's policies, she doesn't really have much of a fighting chance. The left doesn't like oil. It doesn't like gas. It has a fantasy belief that between wind and solar, you can give up everything else. It's totally false. It's literally physically impossible. And yet, they get together, have a cocktail party, and convince themselves that they're right. This administration desperately sold, at a time people told them not to, the oil out of the Strategic Petroleum Reserve, trying to keep the price down for political reasons. Now they can't refill it because the price is going back up, and it doesn't fit their values. They don't care if we run out of oil. What they care about is some fantasy world in which you and I will somehow get by on their theoretical inventions of technologies that don't work.
But Newt, this is why they love the COVID lockdowns, right? I'm here in California. I'm surprised the state ever opened, frankly. I mean, maybe they were chasing people on the beach. It was so embarrassing, but they wanted to condition people to stay at home, hunker down, the new normal, travel less, just don't expect more. Just be put, stay put. I really think they thought people were going to be okay with that long term. Thank God we had Florida, Texas, and all the other red states that said, to hell with you, we're opening up.
You know, it's really strange all across the modern industrial world. COVID became the excuse for the political elites to suddenly become really, really powerful. And they loved it. They also cheated on all of it. I mean, you had Governor Whitmer, whose husband was taking a boat out when it was illegal to take boats. You had all sorts of things going on. But from their standpoint, COVID was the great opportunity to truly control Americans.
Yeah, I mean, this was the best thing ever for them. Right. Uber Eats, sit at home in your sweatpants all day, like wait for the next Uber Eats and check from the government. I mean, this is socialism on display. They loved it.
And the fact is, it didn't work. Most Americans know it didn't work. The damage to our children by closing the schools has been horrendous. And I think, frankly, part of the reaction we're seeing that leads to a Donald Trump victory is people are sick of politicians who not only dictate what you should do, but then cheat and don't do it themselves. So they set up rules for you because they know they're not going to obey the very rules that they're creating.
Newt, I want to play one soundbite from President Biden today, where again, he thinks this is all a messaging problem. So they're trying out new messaging. Watch.
We have to remember who we are. We're the United States of America. I mean, this is from the bottom of my heart. We're united. There's nothing beyond our capacity when we do it together. We're the only nation, as a student history, that I can find that's come out of every crisis we've entered stronger than we went in.
Well, Newt, that's just false. The polls show that people think we're not better off than we were in 2019 before the pandemic. We're worse off by almost every measure.
But I agree with his conclusion that after we defeat Biden and we defeat the weird left, we will, in fact, come out of this in the next 10 years dramatically stronger. It's just not the outcome he expects. Look, this is a guy who, for some reason, sold out to the hard left on everything. I mean, that's how you end up with a transgender day on Easter. I mean, do you know how hard it is to make a mistake like that? And you go down every single front, he's doing things that make no sense. Doubling and tripling down on electric vehicles when the American people are saying every way they know how.
No,
it's a
they don't care.
It's a 6% market. It's not a 100% market.
Newt, it's so great to see you. You and I remember California when they had Republican governors, and the state was like surfing USA all the time. All right, Newt, great to see you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.